Hi Libra, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless love tarot reading. So whenever you find yourself guided to this video or drawn to this video, it's most definitely meant for you. And I do want to take this moment to remind you, of course, as always, to go ahead and like the video. Do head on down below, leave me a comment about your situation, how the reading resonates, or some emojis. And don't forget to, of course, subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't done so already. And when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, of course, in regards to the subject of love, the message that came through was our souls just connect. Our souls just connect. So let's shift this on over so we can pull however many cards Spirit wants to give us from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. And as I do this initial shuffling, keep in mind general timeless love read for the sign of Libra, my lovely Librans. Whatever placements it ends up being within your chart, all of which apply. If you're here to hear about a Libra, you're more than welcome to join, of course. Welcome. And make sure to check out the other placements within your chart for more messages. But given it's general, take what resonates and leave a dozen for somebody else. And on another note, I'm taking requests at this time for personal readings. So just head on down below to the description box where you'll see all the information you need, options, pricing, and my email. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you. All right? Let's see here. Feeling just a little bit nervous in your energy, but should be a good reading. For our lovely Libras, for our Librans, for their love situation, thank you, Spirit. For Libra. Ooh, flipping out. Did you see that? They literally did a flip. What else do we have for Libra? Thank you, Spirit. For their love situation. Feels like it could be a messy, bit of a messy connection, but an exciting one nonetheless. Okay. I think we have one or two more for Libra. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to just show the bottom of the deck, which is the Two of Cups as well as the Star. It feels like you truly connect with this individual on a different level. As if you just don't know how to explain it to other people or even to yourself at times. You just feel right when you're with them, or they just get you to a certain extent. You guys feel as if things could just work out on one level or another, and just feeling as if when you're with them, things don't always happen smoothly, but they feel right within your gut, you know, even if at times that gut feeling feels a little bit anxious or a little bit kind of like those mixed up butterflies, if you will. Feeling like it's a connection that initiates a bit of healing as well. That potential between the two of you allows for you to heal from past connections that were a bit rough. We're beginning the spread with the Queen of Swords. Oh, I'm hearing it's time to improve. It's this individual that brings out a side of you that they bring out a good side of you, reminding you and kind of highlighting certain habits that need to be improved upon. And also, you know, the two of you working out so well together, or sort of vibing together to a positive extent, reminds you of other connections that don't work as well in your life, whether they're love or, you know, if you have multiple love suitors at once, but you get the point, just kind of highlighting other people that aren't as healthy, energies that aren't as healthy for you in your life, but feeling a bit on edge when you're with them at certain times. Why is it that you make me nervous at times, but then I just kind of want more of you, right? The two kind of don't connect, but we do. Asking yourself a lot of important questions. It feels like about that individual that you're thinking about, that you're here to hear about, but more so, again, this connection highlighting and pushing you to reevaluate, reassess certain other connections in your life to live a more positive, healthy lifestyle, right? And it might kind of lead to certain people and connections falling to the wayside, but you just feeling as if this connection isn't going to end up being one of them, even if it's not perfect along the way. At times you feeling like they can be a lot, or certain people trying to chime in and tell you how to proceed with them or how they feel about it. And I'm being drawn to this hand and you being like, that's enough, please stop. You know, I can handle it. I can trust my intuition and the guidance coming through spiritually to figure out how to proceed with this individual, as it feels like there's very much a spotlight, as I'm drawn to this, on the connection or the potential of which. And we're moving on to the Ten of Pentacles. As you move forward, you're going to find yourself focusing on building things with them. I'm seeing this kind of like a pyramid, right? You viewing it in that way where it's like it wasn't built overnight, so we just kind of have to build things slowly but surely together. Figure out, regardless of where you lie within timeline-wise, how long you've known them or been connected with them. Again, for all of you, it's gonna vary from Libra to Libra, from case to case. But finding that you're in the midst of these kind of building stage, this building stage, if you will, as you feel just very drawn to them, again, feeling very connected. A lot of you fantasizing, imagining a bright future with them, just once again feeling like your souls just simply connect and intertwine. And it's that feeling like you can bond with people, you can kind of get along with people, be friends and whatnot, and even date other individuals in your life. But then it's like when your souls connect, when a soul connects with another soul, come on, that's truly powerful, right? It's almost like for some of you, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. But for a lot of you, it happens a few times within your life, but it's still yet something truly special, and you want to see where it goes. You want to kind of build the connection up from the ground up. For some of you, looking for a fresh start with this individual. And all the meanwhile, going back to the Star card, giving you a sense of completion from past rough situations, or even with them in the beginning, and feeling as if it's initiating that level of healing, giving you some closure, and allowing you to accept that things are going to come full circle in a beautiful way, however that pertains to you. Five of Wands. And as you move forward, you find at times there's a little bit of conflict within the connection, right? You feeling as if it's not perfect, it's not, you know, amazingly smooth at times, but it's those imperfections that kind of keep things interesting. Or you simply find that there's room for improvement. You finding that, yeah, okay, your souls connect, but it doesn't mean that things are going to be ideal or perfection moving forward. There is no such thing, at least on the perfection side. And you feeling at times like a little bit all over the place mentally, you know, not sure how you truly feel about this and that, but then finding once again that certain energies chiming in, feeling like a bit of low vibrational energies for some of you, or just truly judgmental, telling you how they feel, or very opinionated on the connection. And it feels like there's just, again, a spotlight on the two of you. People trying to tell you what's good and what's bad about it. And it's like, I'm just trying to kind of figure it out, and you're not helping me kind of align things, right? Both of you feeling a bit all over the place at times, but then feeling as if you take a step back and breathe, take a deep breath, that anxiety kind of is removed from the situation, and you allow yourself to come back to the connection to the individual in a healthier manner. And you guys can kind of figure out what you both want individually and as a team, rather than what everybody else wants. And I mean, you can obviously keep an open ear, you know, or block it off if you'd like, but it feels like a lot of you are taking those opinions coming in, putting it in one ear and out the other, feeling like it's the two of you that matter most within this connection, and absolutely that's the truth. But it feels like whatever obstacles do pop up, you'll overcome them along the way. 10 of Wands. And so moving forward, at times it's going to feel like this connection's a bit of a weight on your shoulders, on your plate. But at times you overthinking it and making it into more than it needs to be, or making certain little obstacles or stresses into more than it needs to be. But once again, it's a lot of other people around you, or they're trying to wrap themselves up in the connection somehow, some way, shape, or form. And that's kind of leaving you feeling a lot of burden that's unnecessary. But again, but not again, for some of you Libras out there, it feels like there's just a lot of on your plate in general in your life, whether it's work, other connections, your home life being stressful, and it's just you doing your best to kind of cope with all of which, deal with it, sort things out, while not allowing that to seep in and affect the connection between the two of you in a negative way. And you just feeling like, oof, I need to drop a few wands, even if it means kind of being the Queen of Swords once again and cutting a few people out, or a situation here or there. Feeling like at times you just don't know why, but this connection ends up being your sole focus. You kind of zone in on it, and you're like, everything else kind of comes secondary. And it's just, you know, you being in a bit of a love daze, if you will, of feeling as if they just kind of have this effect on you. I'm hearing, don't you just get me? You know, at times it feels like they don't, but then it's like overall, it's like, you just get me. You just understand me. They understand the difficulties you go through in your life, whether you've been through. And it feels like moving forward, a lot of you will just simply open up to them on a level that you haven't with other people. But with the Six of Swords, it feels like being aligned with the Queen of Swords, you'll have to sail away from a lot of other situations or old habits, leaving the past behind as you either reconnect with this individual for a fresh start or connect with them in general. Feeling like a lot of you will find the courage once you do leave whatever it is behind that's relevant to you, you'll find that courage within to sort of muster it up, right? To take things to the next level. For some of you, putting a label on things, or just, I see proposal for some of you. It's time to do this. It's time to accept that, you know, other changes will come to be. But again, it's a very kind of healthy, healing set of trickling changes. For some of you, you just need to accept that not everything is meant to be in your life for a lifetime. And it feels like for some of you, this individual is. For others, it's more of like a chapter or two where your souls will wrap up and connect. But it's you just doing what you can and allowing certain changes to happen naturally so that you can see where this connection goes in a positive way. And being aligned with the Ten of Pentacles, it feels like, again, it's you sort of having to sail away towards this connection, towards the potential it has, or the two of you kind of going in a different direction together, however that pertains to you. For some of you, moving to a new residence, you know, buying a house or getting an apartment together, feeling as if that kind of is the next stage for you within the connection as you accept completion and fresh starts all the meanwhile. And we're moving on to the last and final card, where we have the Moon. Emotions will resurface, and there's no coincidence that this is side by side with the Star card, feeling as if these emotions are popping up, resurfacing for a reason, to help you heal from those past situations. Feeling like a lot of people have dealt with Libras in the wrong way, treated them poorly. And you, again, for a lot of you, opening up and sharing these stories with this individual that you're connecting with, you're feeling wrapped up with, and them just kind of getting it and helping you heal from it in a certain way. And it's just being a beautiful thing. But at times feeling like a lot of you are a bit emotional and are doing your best to heal from some conflict with this person from the past, or again, for other situations outside of this connection, or from past relationships as well. And feeling like it's a lot to handle, but you're just trying to rebalance things out, align things for yourself as you guys figure out where this connection is going. And feeling like at times, again, it's a lot on your back, on your shoulders, on your plate, as you're feeling a bit emotional, or just kind of at times feeling a bit lonely, even though you guys are connected, but realizing that at the end of the day, your souls just simply connect, and it's time to see where this connection goes. Wow, Libra. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Wishing you nothing but the best. Oh, and don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. Sending you love and light at this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.